Guys, welcome. This is something a little new for me here. We are headed out to do something a little different coming from me. We've got the jumping jack loaded. We've got the Can-Am four-wheeler loaded. We've got enough supplies to last for 2 to 3 days. Got my sidekick Gage with me in the back seat, and I got my brother Logie Bear behind the camera. Where are we going? I really built this up to be something phenomenal. It might be, but we're headed out on a shed hunt. I've been shed hunting a few times. You know, I've found sheds in the past when I'm out hunting or hiking or scouting, but I've been on shed hunts maybe 2 or 3 times in my life when I actually went out looking for sheds. Hopefully we don't let you guys down. That's all we can think about, is we're gonna look like a truck full of losers if we go out for 2 days and find nothing. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is May the 1st, and that means it is the Nevada opener for shed season. Believe it or not, me, Casey, Gage are out here in Nevada on the Winecup gamble with a couple of shed access permits in our hands. And we're trying to be shed hunters. Got myself.
Hi.
Gager.
How you doing?
And Casey is not here with us because on the drive in last night, the gas station that we usually fill up at down here is closed. Casey's truck read 50 miles till empty, and that was at camp last night, and so he had to wake up this morning and go get gas. So he drove into town, but that gas station doesn't open till 9, so he's just been waiting there to get gas. And me and Gage said, call us when you get gas, we're gonna go look for antlers. Me and Casey kind of made up a plan last night. We got onto our OnX and kind of looked at the layout of the land, and right behind our camp actually is a pretty sweet area that looks really good. Lots of pockets, lots of draws, pretty mellow, good wintering range for bucks. So we're gonna go check that out and see if we can't find a horn. We have pretty decent cell service out here, so in case he gets gas and gets back to camp, I'll tell him where we're at and he can stick to the plan. No antlers yet, but we're not even to the zone yet. We're just hiking right now. And I'm that guy. I wore a camo shirt, shed hunting. And Gage wore full camo. So we're out here shed hunting in camouflage so no one can see us. So we are heading up to these lower rolling hills with cedars, and as you can see there's a lot of draws and pockets, little ridge lines that are open. It looks like real great habitat for mule deer. We talked to Clancy, one of the operators out here on the Winecup gamble, and we're like, how does that zone sound? He's like, I've picked up horns there before. So that's where we're heading. It's opening day. Hey buddy.
Yeah?
I think we're doing something kind of right. All of this is really nice. There's low kind of sage, and we're just gonna work all this, but on the board, right when I came over that, I saw it, just one little tine sticking up, and I was like, Logan, you don't know how to find sheds. That's not a shed. Little 3-point mule deer, and it's a hard white, so. Should we do the whole as they lay?
Yeah.
This is my first ever encounter with the shed horn. You can see as it lays, push some of this brush out of the way. Yeah, see the tine up. So delicate, so fragile. You're gonna pick it up. And just like that, it's a shed on the board. Just a little guy, but that's cool for me. This may not seem like much. Huge accomplishment from Logie Bear. I don't usually find sheds, so that's cool. Still a little brown around the base. On the board, slap it. They're in here, Gage, so keep your eyes peeled. Let's hear it, buddy. On the board?
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up. Whee! Good job, buddy.
Nice.
So what did you think when you first saw it?
It was like this, so I thought it was just a stick, and I was like, oh, it's just a stick. And then I walked past, or I kept walking closer to it, and then I saw the butt, and I was like, let's go! Gage
just yelled. So I found that 3 just right there, and so we've been kind of working this little pocket. I've been up on this ridge side, and Gabe's been up on this ridge side, and 100 yards later, hold that bad dog up. Oh dude, that's my match. You got to give it to me. I'm just playing. That's all you, buddy. Even if it was a match, I'd say keep that bad boy. Might have even been a 4-point.
Yeah.
Might have broke right here. Look at that. Hold that thing up.
I'm so happy.
Sweet. Good job, dude. Fun. Young aspiring shed hunter right here. He keeps saying he wants to be a shed hunter, and oh, you just barely started your career. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
Holy crap. I just got off the phone with Logan. And I said, you guys on the board? He said, yeah, we're both on the board. I said, no way. Dude, I'm serious. Because I was like, are we going to find sheds down here? Is this even where we're supposed to be looking? Logan's like, no, me and Gage both found a shed. You got to be kidding me. So then in my head, I'm like, this might be the spot. My attitude changed a little bit. It's like, dude, we can find some sheds in here. 15 minutes later, check this out. Dang, he's broken. Well, Warrior, though. Check it out. As they lay, guys. Holy crap. Looks like a big old fronts on him, but little deer broke off. I'm on the board. It's kind of a surreal feeling. Like, I've said this in the past, like I've found sheds numerous times. Probably found 25 sheds in my life. Not once have I ever left the truck with the sole purpose to find a shed and I found a shed. It's always been while I've been doing something else. Bird hunting or scouting or whatever it might be. Hunting deer, I'll find sheds. It's the first shed I've ever like set out to go find and I found it. Does that make me a shed hunter? Now what do? I found a shed. Do I just circle this and look for more? Or look for the other side? I don't know. But they were definitely, I said earlier, I wanted to get into this draw with some more like cover, like junipers and stuff. But this is great feed for deer, that's for sure. Never know, maybe I'll just become a shed hunter. I do like these a lot more when they're attached to a back strap. But it's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at that. What'd you yell at me?
Let's go!
Haha, let's check this bad dog out. That's a good horn. Pick that bad dog up. Look at that. Yeah, see how it's starting to get pink?
Yeah.
So that's like, it's probably like 4 years. But good job, dude. Good job, man. Gage now has 2, Logan has 1. And Casey just called, truck's fueled up and he's making his way up the same way we did, so Gage ripped his pants. So Casey will be here momentarily, but good job, dude. Bonafide shed hunter.
Over the years, I've watched a few of Eric's shed hunting videos. I know he's talked about these rubs, you know, like if an animal can feel like his antler's about to come off, he might come and rub it to try to help it out. Has he said that before? That's what I thought anyways. Anyway, I was sitting here looking at this thing like, yeah, it'd be cool if there was a shed right here. Just kind of looking at it like at this angle. Can you see it? Can you see it? Just found my second deer shed. Seriously sat there for like 30 seconds just looking at it and like, dang, that'd be cool. Hey, that's a 4-point. Look at that bad boy. A little older. I'd call that chalk white. It cracked up, but hey, 4-point. And now I officially have a stack. Guys, I'm getting more and more into this. I started my tracks. Let's see how far I've gone. Not too far. 1.31 miles. So if I can find 2 sheds every mile and a half, I've got at least 10 miles in me today. Be like 6-7 sheds. I haven't talked to Gage or Logan for a while. I keep thinking maybe I'm right behind them, like, because Logan told me they were in this draw with the junipers in it. But so I kept thinking, like, hope I'm not just walking right behind them. But if I am, just picking up what they're not finding. All right, back to this shed business. Guys, you cannot make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Literally just got the camera put back on my little clip here. And I come to this little draw. Look at there. It's another shed. That's another 4-point. I feel like somebody's placed these out here for me to find them. I've never found sheds this easy. I'll take it. It's another white one, chalky. Guys, I'm starting to create kind of a pile here. I'm starting to brag now. I'm not gonna find anything the rest of the day. Kind of giddy. We're not gonna look like complete fools by not finding sheds, at least. We are gonna be able to contribute to the shed tour. Hope you guys enjoying it. I just met up with Logie. Saw Logan and Gage coming over the ridge.
You know that there's elk up in these parts?
Did you find? I just found a bunch of elk crap right there. Logie just found an elk shed.
So just meeting up with Casey. Making our way over. He's broke.
Look at that.
That's a
Yeah, he'd have been a good bull.
Sucker. This is my canyon. Dang. Look, he just found a broke up bull. Looked like a good one. That's a big one. If it wasn't broke. Yeah. There's a lot of bulls out here. Dang. Logie bear. That was the first time I hit elk sign.
Look at that burr. Remember how broke they were out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bulls out here. Dang. Logie bear.
I thought for sure you saw it and you were setting me up.
I did, that's mine.
Oh, someone's on the board.
What do you got?
Gage got 2.
You got 2?
Yeah.
One's a little pink, the other one's, let's see it.
That other one I think's this year.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Dang, look at his fronts, dude. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
I love coming out here and actually finding a horn.
Logan's pretty concerned we weren't gonna find anything.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's this year.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Big old deuce.
Found him right on the bush.
Really?
Like that, yeah.
Are you digging this stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, you should have seen him when he first found that horn.
Was he a little pumped?
Yelling and screaming. And then after that, dude, I looked over when he was walking around and he's just doing this.
Just like deer sheds?
I got 1.
And then I ripped my thing.
How cool is that?
I got a pile, guys.
Oh, dang, boy.
Holy, what?
I found 3.
Heck yeah. This is my match dog, I can tell.
Hey,
yeah,
we're shed hunters.
we're doing it.
This is kind of fun.
This is awesome. Dang. Found that bigger brown elk shed, and so just kind of working this area. These kind of flatter sage patches, and so I think the flatter sage patches is where we all need to be looking. So Gage and Casey are up over on that side, and I'm down in this area. Horn's a horn. That thing is ancient. Look at that. Little deer shed. That's horn number 3 for me today. I'm gonna set this guy right here. He's staying in the tree. We're finding horns though. This is fun. This is like the first time I've ever actually like gone out specifically for shed hunting. And I found my first bull elk shed. So pretty sweet, super fun. And it's just a good way to get exercise. So I'm gonna keep combing the slower stuff. Hopefully find some more. Well, that's exciting. Oh, hard white. Well, still a little brown, little 4. Literally just set that 2-point in that tree over there. Walked over here and little 4-point. Not too bad. Still looking though. I already have the itch to find elk sheds. Like at first I was like, deer, man, I want to find deer sheds. Started finding them. And then I was walking over to Casey and found this big guy. I was like, whoa, it's way funner than deer sheds. Find some more. There's a lot of sign in this little area, so I'll probably just comb this spot. Seems like there's horns here, so keep looking. But horn number 4.
Thought about the same time. I just told Gage there's gonna be a shed in here.
I think this is Logan's match.
We're matching them up now.
Look.
That's a, let's see this. Oh, it might be hard white. That's the first one in how long?
Hour or 2?
Hour or 2. I was just about to pull out the camera and give you guys an update because I think, well, besides Logan finding that elk shed, last shed I found, I told you guys I was, let's see, OnX said I was at 1.37 miles. The last shed I found, I was laughing and saying how easy and fun this was. Well, now we're at 3.84 miles. That's the first one. So we went 2.2 miles in between sheds, but we'll take it. I keep expecting to find elk sheds up here. I've been finding a lot of elk sign, but just deer so far. Logan's over there, maybe he's in the elk. So what did I say? I said there's gonna be a shed in here, right?
Yeah.
I was getting the camera out right when Gage, because I saw it, and Gage was coming over and he saw it, so it's his shed. All right, buddy, let's find some more.
May not be the biggest horn, may not be the coolest horn, but I think I found the oldest horn. Look at this thing. You can tell that was the burr, the mule deer buck. Look how old that is. This thing is ancient. Just laying right there, look how old. That's crazy. It's definitely the base of an antler. Just super old. We'll donate that one. Well, we came down from up in those rolling junipers. We're walking down in this flat land, heading back to camp, maybe go to a new area. Little chalk. It's a funny looking mule deer. Look at that thing.
Whitetail, bro.
It looks like it, huh?
That's awesome.
It's old. It's an interesting horn. We'll pack it out. It's got some pink on it.
I was just telling these guys, you can't ever give up. You can never give up, Gage. Just met up with Logie. I said, guys, there's a shed in here. That's why you never give up. Bam. Never give up. Logie, I told you.
Don't ever give up.
Don't ever get up. When you come to a Y in the road, get it? I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I found a shed, okay? It's been a while.
Heck yeah.
How you doing today, Logue?
Good.
Having fun?
I think I got the itch when I found this brown elk shed.
Yeah, it
I was
doesn't
like,
take much.
That felt really fun. I want to do that again.
Do that 100 more times.
Yeah.
Well, we're headed back. Give us an update. What are we doing?
We met up, found the elk shed, then we kind of split off, started going higher into these rolling juniper hills, and started finding less horns. So I think we were a little too high on elevation, so we're gonna work slowly back down to these sage benches where we were finding all the horns earlier, and work left and right from there. Try to find some more. It might rain a little bit though. We got 9 horns, that means there's 9 more horns out there.
I forgot to ask the people at home. I found this a while ago. People at home, does this count? Does that count? I mean, I think that was a stud bucket.
Yeah,
probably
one
30
time.
years ago. Look at this eye guard. I kept it though.
Sick.
Sick.
You can grind that up and put it into capsule pills.
So when I started, this is where this little ravine is where I started, where I found my first 3 sheds, and I only hit that side of it. So coming down, I said, I'm gonna get on this left side and walk down, and there's got to be more sheds in there. Check this bad boy out. That's a cool shed. Oh, this might be. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know what deer this is, but that's brown. That's way cool. Big old 3. Check that out, Gager.
Dang.
It's a pretty cool one, huh?
Yeah.
Bet his other side's right over there on that side of the bank. You should look for it. Guys, this has been a riot. Is it the match to yours?
It might be.
Gage thinks everything's a match and I love it.
Coming to you.
Huh?
You're coming to you. Honestly.
Coming to me. Okay, get over here. It's like 5 or 6 sheds for me today. Not bad for a complete noob. I think we're gonna find some more right through here.
Might be.
We'll look at it back at the house. We're back at the camp.
Okay. I need to rest my back first.
All right, take it off. Unload her. Scale from 1 to 10. What do you think about today?
9.
10 being super fun, awesome. Dad, I love you so much. I'm a shed hunter for life. Where are we at?
9.9.
9.9. Oh, was that the match? Is that what you're saying is a match?
Yeah.
I don't think it is because
Same side.
no, it's on the same side.
It's not.
Just look at the burrs of
Different
it.
side.
Wait, yours is a lot bigger. Still cool though.
Almost look like
Go ahead and put that on your backpack. Good job, bud.
I was just thinking in my head, as I was walking down here, I was just thinking, like, what would it look like to just find a spike horn? I'm walking down like 200 yards later. I look down by the tree, found a spike. Spike deer. Looked like he still had some velvet on. How funny is that? How neat is that? Spike deer. Horn number 6. I'm keeping it. I think it's cool.
Well, me and Gage were just coming up over this hill and I looked down and saw something white sitting here. I was like, man, it looks kind of like a shed. It's a jawbone off a cow, but check this out. I've never found one of these before.
That's a shed, right?
It's a shed. Whoa. Oh, look at, is that water? There's a bug in there. It's a sheath. Found a sheath. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Obviously it holds water. It could be a canteen. So we went back to camp and had some lunch, relaxed for a little bit, and then we just came out to a new area. This is kind of a little bit lower country, but this is fun, man. We're having a good time. I can definitely see how guys get into this.
First pickup, little 4. Well, we went back to camp. My neck got wrecked by the sun, so now I have a brook trout around my neck. Came to a new spot. I think we did 8.9 miles this morning. Came to a new spot to look for some more horns. That's the first one, little 4. So hopefully we'll find some more. Kill.
Well, we're far and few in between sheds. Logie, you found one on this hike?
Yeah, small 4. Right
Logie found one. I found a sheath of a buffalo. I'm calling it a buffalo.
It's an ancient buffalo. But I had a goal on this trip. 1, to find both species of antlers, and 2, to glass up an antler. And I just glassed up a Looks like a decent mule deer.
That's a heck of it's a great spot. I couldn't see it, and then he pointed out. I'm like, man, that sticks out like a sore thumb.
It's funny, yeah, because once you see him, it's like, oh shoot. There
Can you see it, Gage?
So I was walking up this ridge and I looked over, and sure enough, right there, it's probably chalk, but bigger mule deer shed. So Gage, my man Gager, is gonna go grab it for me. Good one? Heck yeah!
Wow. Chalky?
It's a hard white.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's a good one. Find the other side, bro, to see.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. It's the biggest one we've found. Hold that up.
Hold it, there you go.
Yeah, look at those G2, that's a big deer.
Dang. So, circled all the way up through these hills, back up and over. Now we're working these small drainages back down to the truck, and honestly this kind of stuff looks the best to me. Picked up that bigger 4. I'll get it out of the pack and show you guys when we're back at camp, and then this small 4 from the beginning, but that's it so far until I just stumbled across this guy. What in the heck? Is it a goat? Whoa, look at that thing. It's not as cool as a ram head. A goat head. Pretty funny. Probably a domestic goat of some sort. Pretty cool though. It's been fun. I've got a lot of sunburn. So I was kind of adding up. I've picked up 8 horns today, so that's pretty solid. I think Casey's picked up 5 and Gage has picked up 3. So 15 horns in a day. 16 actually. I put that chalk 2 back. We're just gonna work these drainages back down to the trucks, and then probably do some dinner. But it's been a good day all in all. That's the biggest mule deer shed I've ever found, and I glassed it up. That was cool. I kept saying I want to glass up a shed, and got lucky. Glassed that bad boy up. So just keep working this down to the truck, and we'll see you guys there. I'm gonna leave Mr. Goat Head here. It was pretty funny though. We just got to the top of the ridge where we wanted to go. I had to stop and use a potty. I said, Gage, go up on that hill and look for your shed. Get him, bud. I just heard a yeah or a yeah. I can't remember what he said. Nice, man. We got a big old deuce, dude. We found a big old deuce while Dad was taking a deuce. Good work, bud. Let's go match him up, huh? Guys, here it is. This is do we call it a pile? This is our pile. Guys, you guys know Clancy. Met him before. Clancy's good buddy Jake. And then me, Logan, and Gage. This is everything we picked up on day 1 of the Nevada opener. Pretty impressive. Like I said, I don't know, but you guys tell me. There's got to be what? How many sheds there, Logie?
30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 36 sheds.
36? Dang.
And that's counting this guy right here. What?
Oh wait, where's my sheath? Go grab my sheath, hurry.
Oh,
Where is it?
We found some sheaths today, guys.
Found one of your goats' sheath.
Oh, really?
Pretty dang good day, I would say. Probably only got maybe 6 or 7 browns, some chalk, some hard white. That's probably the coolest find. That was a big bull that broke off, but there's some cool stuff here, man. Some great deer. This is probably the biggest scoring deer that Logie Bear found. That's a good buck. That's a great buck. What's your favorite horn? What's your favorite horn, Gage?
Crazy.
The elk? Oh yeah, pick up the sheath too. And the sheath. And Logan's
Is
sheath.
this considered a brown?
It's a goat.
I'd say it's brown.
That's brown. Dang. That's way more sheds than I thought we were gonna find out here. I always like going to a shed hunt and be like, maybe if I find 1 or 2 it'd be a good day, but we found a lot. We're gonna take some pictures, eat some food. My legs are a little sore, I'll be honest. It was 13. How many miles do you guys think you did today? 20? They did 20. We did 13 and a half. That's why they found more. Let's get a picture with everybody in it, Logue.